Hey guys, Asher and Ray Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video. I'm glad to have you all here with me today. Hey, listen, I released a video a couple weeks ago talking about all the legendaries that I would never empower. I would build, duplicate or even triple copies of these legendaries. I need to do a follow-up video soon on epics and rares because this video that I'm creating today, it's been a long time coming because I was just not doing a good job of not feeding my Pain Keepers, but I've been wanting to build this team since I originally saw it like a year ago on Soda Dragon Gaming. He hasn't been around in about a year too. Great content on his YouTube channel. I'm not sure where he is, but either way, I saw Mullet Reaver as well. I'll have a link to Mullet's channel. He is still actively uploading. Two people feature this team out there on YouTube, and I've always wanted to share it with you guys because, believe it or not, I can see the search queries that my subscribers search. I can see the most used search terms on YouTube in my analytics, right? It's kind of a new feature, like a year-old feature they added to YouTube. Anyway, you guys search for Iron Twins a lot, more so than Sand Devil, more so than Phantom Shogun Growth.
Fail.
That's me.
Who's this guy?
Meow, 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 meow.
Look at him dance. Fail.
So I'm going to start sharing a little bit more about Iron Twins here on the channel, a couple videos, a couple decent strategies, but this is by far my favorite Iron Twins team. It's better than my more pay-to-win Iron Teams team. It's faster than I was previously running. So we need to go to the champion collection here. Let's go right to the squad. Let's just cut right to it here. This is the triple Pain Keeper team, and boy, is it amazing and so freaking easy to build. You just need to get your hands on 3 Pain Keepers.
If it was me, I wouldn't be here.
She's a rare. You'll get there. Do what I did. Just make sure you're locking them and not using them for food and save them, and eventually you will get there. You'll get 3 Pain Keepers, and then you can make this team as well. You do need a Geomancer as well, okay? And then you need a block damage champion, right? Roshkar the Tower and Helikath are the 2 easiest to pull it off on. I use Roshkar the Tower because Roshkar, I don't use him for anything else on my entire account. So it's nice to like speed tune him for this particular team and then not have to worry about his speeds being off or janky in other areas of the game. So this is the squad, guys, and you'll see that my Pain Keepers, they're well, one of them is fully upgraded, fully maxed out. The other one is not fully ascended. The other one's just level 1, just chilling there, right? None of your Pain Keepers need to be geared or level. They do need some gear. They need a speed. And they need to be booked, okay? You need the combat tactics booked, okay? But other than books and the required amount of speed, you don't need to do anything with your Pain Keepers, okay? You don't need to level them, you don't need to ascend them, you don't need any masteries, and you don't need any gear in terms of stats other than the speeds being what they need to be. So you'll see when I pull up the gear on my Pain Keepers, it's just total trash. I just went to the fitting room until I could make the math work to the speed being what it needed to be. So let's cover the speeds right now. By the way, these speeds will work with Roshkar. I will show you at the end, thanks to Mullet Reaver, his video, he shared the speeds that you need for the Helikath team as well. I'll show you that right after they show you these speeds, not to confuse anybody. So let's start with Roshkar the Tower. He needs his speed to be at 252, okay? Don't get any of those crazy masteries that are jacking with your turn meter or anything like that. The same rules apply to unkillable teams for Clan Boss, right? For speed tune teams in general. 252, we want to turn off the A2. We want a first priority, first choice on Zone of Protection, okay? The unkillable, or the block damage, excuse me, ability. Pain Keeper number 1, it doesn't matter, the order or anything like that, like in terms of the placement. Pain Keeper number 1 is going to be at 225 speed. We're going to combat tactics is going to be first choice, and the A2, Spectacular Sweep, will be the second choice. All 3 Pain Keepers are going to be the same exact settings in terms of the team setup here, okay? So 225 on one Pain Keeper, 244 on our fastest Pain Keeper. Again, the settings are going to be the same in terms of the priority instructions. Pain Keeper number 3, speed 200 even, okay? Same thing with the 1 and 2 priorities. On Geomancer, The speed is going to be 216 on Geomancer. We're going to shut off his A2 ability. You can even run him in the triple perception is totally fine. You can run him in reflex to get back to more quicksand grasp, but it shouldn't be an issue either way. Again, speed 216. More importantly, obviously with Geomancer against the final stage of Iron Twins, you're going to need his accuracy to be over 500. So that's going to be, you know, the tough barrier to clear on your Geomancer. That's it, guys. That's the squad. Now we can make this run even faster as well if you're lucky enough to have an awakened Rosh card or an awakened Helicath. In such case, you need to add accuracy on them as well, unless you have them fully awakened, and put select Brimstone, right, to add that smite to really speed up the run. I'm not going to show you that run in today's video. I do have an awakened Rosh card. I don't have him built with accuracy, and I wanted to just give you a baseline of what to expect on this run. So here's the run. What an easy team. And you guys, I mean, I think you all know this by now. I'm probably going to make a video talking about this way more in depth tomorrow. But Iron Twins, I don't want to say I was wrong because I never went on the record or anything like that talking about how important Iron Twins is. I think it's personally one of the least fun dungeons in the game.
Who do you think you
I don't find it too interesting, you know, the dungeon itself.
How about now?
However, it is probably the most important given how powerful blessings are in this game to farm, especially on Sundays, you know? And again, we're gonna make a whole video tomorrow on that, so I don't wanna step on my own toes a little bit, but it's important to use your keys and unfortunately your energy, you know, and make it a priority because blessings are so, I mean, I'm just repeating myself at this point, right? They're really freaking powerful, especially after the stat rework. It's really important to focus on Iron Twins, right? And I neglected it for a long time. Personally, I don't do that anymore. So you can see this team is super easy. We're landing the burn on Geomancer. Pain Keepers, you know, they have block damage. That's why their stats don't matter. And then they're just decreasing that cooldown and making sure zone of protection or the block damage goes right back up from Rosh card the tower. And that's really it. This is about a 2-minute-ish run. But again, it can be a lot faster. But hey, we only have 6 keys per day anyway. So it's not like we need to speed run this in 30 seconds. It's not as crucial as some other areas in the game. But either way, this is an absolutely acceptable, at least for me, amount of time. And again, this is a team that I'm sure some people watching right now are like, dude, I only have one Pain Keeper. I only have one or whatever. It's like you can build this. It might take you a few months or whatever, but you can build this, especially if you do have Helicath or Rosh card the tower. But if you don't have either of those two champions, do not fret, do not frown. I've got you in my next Iron Twins video. I want to try to give you another kind of free-to-play friendly team that doesn't involve either of those particular champions.
I mean, if you really don't want to see it no more, then don't watch.
So there we go, guys. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. It's my new best time. As I said, I used to use a dirty pay-to-win team, and I was doing like 2 minutes and 30 to 3 minutes, you know? So this is faster than even that, and that's without the Brimstone. So there it is. Obviously, Geo has all the damage, and it's as easy as that. It's 100% win rate. It's nice and easy, okay? Let me show you 2 quick things before I let you guys go. I feel like this is a short video, especially for yours truly. I'm gonna miss you guys, man. Like talking to you for like 20 minutes, half an hour every day. Rosh card. I just kept him in the gear that I already had him in. Again, speed is all that's really important here. You can neglect, I'm not even going to show you the stats because they frankly don't matter. I am going to go in there though and pick up Brimstone, and I'm gonna, off camera, I'm gonna go in there and I am going to make sure that we add enough accuracy, 500, to land that smite to speed things up even further. Speed is what's most important. Geo I have in triple perception. Obviously, I think that's the way to go to get that accuracy up, accuracy on the banner as well, and that's all we really care about on Geo as well. If I look at Pain Keeper number 1, this is my main Pain Keeper, so to speak. Speed's all that matters, so don't even, you know, it doesn't even matter on the sets. As you can see, non-ascended, just random gear to equal the amount of speed, 200 in this case, that we needed. And then my level 1 Pain Keeper, kind of the same thing. I just sorted my gear by speed, and I just threw on 4 that added up to the number that I needed, 244, right? right? 225, excuse me. So there it is, guys. That's everything I have for you. Really quickly, as promised, shout out again to Mullet Reaver. Sorry if it's a little bit blurry, but Helicath will be 286, Pain Keeper 1, 241, Pain Keeper 2, 216, Pain Keeper 3, 206, and Geomancer speed 209 on the Helicath squad. So there it is, guys. Good luck with the Iron Twins. Awesome team. Easy team, fast team. Go ahead and give some love to Soda Dragon in case he ever comes back, and to Mullet Reaver. Both of those YouTubers, channel links will be in the show notes below of this video. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.